Okay. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight, Brad. I'm obviously coming from a sustainability perspective. So to frame my vision, we're obviously facing some really serious issues around climate change at the moment. We reached a really significant milestone last week where we passed 400 parts per million, or ppm, of carbon dioxide. That's the concentration within our atmosphere. That's a very significant threshold. It's the first time in 3 million years that we've reached that, and scientists globally have been saying that we should be stabilising around 350, so we're really entering new territory here. And Fremantle is going to be this poses significant challenges for Fremantle in terms of mitigation and adaptation. For adaptation, an example is our West End is currently only about, not currently, it is only 90 centimetres above sea level, so it's very vulnerable to sea level rise. And in terms of mitigation, obviously carbon reduction is a big priority for the council, as it is for the nation. And we do have a big challenge ahead of us. We currently have one of the highest per capita carbon footprints in the world of around 25 tonnes per person, and Western Australia has one of the highest within Australia. And this is largely because of the design of our cities, which is based around, low-density, sprawled suburbs, which is very resource and carbon intensive, and obviously very car dependent as well. And when we compare our footprint to cities around the world, you can really see places. I mean, these are all very big cities, and they have a much smaller carbon footprint than we do. New York's an example there of around 7 tonnes per person compared to our 25. So, and this is largely because of density and the opportunities that density enables in terms of low carbon infrastructure. And public transport is one example of that. And this graph is showing the correlation between density and transport energy. So density is along the bottom, and as you can see, as density increases, transport energy, which then obviously relates to greenhouse gas emissions, decreases sharply. And there's a lot of other low carbon infrastructure that also requires density. So my vision for freo in 2029 is that it's going to be a low carbon, transit-oriented, sustainable, vibrant and bustling city. And so that means there's going to be many, many more people and much more activity happening. And although it sounds counterintuitive, all those things really do reinforce each other, and they go hand in hand. So just to quickly go through what that really means. So first and foremost, freo will be a city based around low carbon and carbon-free transport modes. We're really fortunate to have a train station at the heart of our city, which puts us in a fantastic starting position. In 2029, we've reintroduced the tram, which ironically is what our city was based around when we designed it. We'll be giving much more priority to cyclists and pedestrians. And for those rare moments that we do need a car, we'll be having lots of car share schemes scattered around freo. And I should just add, we did try a car share scheme in freo about 5 years ago, and it didn't work because we didn't have the density to really enable that. It will also be a city based on low carbon and renewable energy, so co- and tri-generation. We're going to have innovative ways and low carbon ways of collecting, managing and recycling our waste, considering we are going to have a lot more people living here. We'll have state-of-the-art energy efficient green buildings, which is really combining the old with the new. And they'll all be using systems to collect our precious resources like water and treat them on site and use them. We've already seen the first screen walls going up around freo, which is really exciting. So by 2029, we'll be absolute experts in it and we'll be covering our walls. We'll also have a lot of urban agriculture. We've got a lot of roofs and we're going to have many more roofs. So we can be starting to grow food and really building that into our urban fabric. Most importantly though, freo is going to be a place where many, many more people can live, work and play all right here in the one spot. And that really helps to, that's really helping to allow everyone to enjoy the convenience and the opportunity of what inner city living provides. And I can say that because I am, as Brad said, one of the fortunate and privileged few that has the opportunity to live right in the centre. I live in Johnson Court, the ugly 70s building across the road. But it really is a fantastic lifestyle. I've got the train station, 4-minute walk away. My work is 7 minutes. I've got two supermarkets on my doorstep. I've got cafes, bars, the markets, all the recreation that I need. My gym is just around the corner, and the beach, it's all within a 10-minute cycle ride. So Fremantle already has all the amenities we need to, to facilitate this low carbon lifestyle. And then on top of that, you've got my apartment, which is very small. It's a 60 square metre apartment. It therefore requires very little heating and cooling. I should go back. Heating and cooling. It's thermally efficient. It's got great natural ventilation, cross flows and everything. And then on my backyard, my balcony, I've got my food that I'm growing. I've got my biodiversity. So the other side of this, I've got my acacia. I've even got my worm farm, so my waste management. And ironically, I probably it looks like I have more nature in my apartment than Julian does in his house. So just to recap, my vision for freo in 2029 is it's a place where lots more people will have the opportunity to live this fantastically convenient, fun, fit and healthy, low-carbon lifestyle in a city that's really actively encouraging and facilitating us to be able to do so. But more than that, in creating these opportunities, freo's become not only a national example of how we can create a 21st century city, low-carbon, resilient city that embraces its heritage by combining the old with the new, but it's also going to become a global example that I can write about in my research. So my question to you is, what is your one idea for reducing freo's carbon footprint to create a more sustainable city? And I should just mention, this is another student's, Liam Moritz's vision of the port as well. So, thank you.